tonight here in Phoenix, Arizona. Coming up in the main event, James Toney, Sione Asapele. But we move to women's featherweights. Laura Serrano and Jojo Wyman. Laura Serrano is 34 years of age, from Las Vegas. As a pro, 13-0-2, 4 knockouts. In her pro debut back in 1994, she had a 6-round draw against Christy Martin. And she is going against Jojo Wyman. She is 35 years of age, a personal trainer from California, 124 pounds, 8-3-1, no knockouts as a pro.
Okay, here we go. Let's go.
6 rounds. The rounds are 2 minutes apiece.
In the dressing room.
Well, the Celebrity Theater has been a scene of upsets.
Okay, anything
First,
right here is
Pearson
good.
losing tonight to Salido.
Right
Last night, of course, Hector Camacho Jr. upset by Omar Weiss.
Ready? Let's go.
I'm looking forward to seeing this fight.
Yeah.
Looking forward to seeing Serrano. I've heard a lot about her. Supposed to be a real solid woman's fighter. Hey, she's no kid gloves with her. They put her in with Christy Martin in her, as you said, in her pro debut, Bob. Fought a draw with her. That's like a man being put in with Roberto Duran in their pro debut. And Christy Martin is the top woman fighter in the world. Or one of them.
She's also in against Melissa Salamone. She had a 10-round draw in that fight. Serrano talked about being in there against Christy Martin. She says, hey, I think Christy Martin's overrated. She had a bunch of pro fights. I was in my pro debut, and I managed to draw. When she was asked about Lucia Riker, she said she's overrated too. She doesn't fight anybody.
Serrano, as you said, has been in with a lot of good fighters. There's a big step up in class for Wyman. By the way, both of these women fighters, if you haven't noticed, are southpaws.
Both women had the same complaint about women's boxing. They said the wrong people get all the publicity, and the people that are actually trying to do this the right way get no attention. Well, this is an opportunity for both of them to draw attention to the skill that the women bring to the ring.
Right
not
now,
the hype.
Right now, Wyman looking to do the boxing, while Serrano does the stalking. While Serrano is trying to cut the ring down on Wyman, keep Wyman in front of her.
Closing seconds of the first round. Serrano trying to land her power shots against Jojo Wyman, who is moving on the outside.
Fighter at middleweight in the world. Now he's down to 195. My only question, yeah, he's dedicated, no doubt about it. My question is this, Bob. How quick did he take that weight off? And how did he do it? Did it hurt him? Well, you got to watch tonight to find out.
Well, I will tell you that that last fight, when he weighed 226 pounds, was July 20th. So it's been a while since he's been in the ring. We'll see. He was happy as a clam. We saw him the last couple of days. Round number 2 underway for Serrano and Wyman.
Serrano looking to do all the pressing. And Wyman trying to stay away. Trying to catch Serrano as she comes in. Problem right now with Wyman, she's got the right idea. She's got a stronger fighter in front of her. She's trying to use a jab, stay on the outside, but that jab is a little bit of a passive jab. She's got to snap that jab out. She wants to keep Serrano from getting in close.
Well, you're really killing that movie, huh?
poor job in that movie. Poor, terrible job.
Why do you say?
Because if you're gonna do another movie on somebody as well known as Ali, you have to do it right. And they had so many inaccuracies in that movie. They talked about how they were gonna do such a job. They did a poor job. So many things that were incorrect in that movie. They should have went and talked to Martin Scorsese, the guy who did Raging Bull. He would have taught him.
Well, here in round number 2, Serrano, who has the better power, taking the fight to Wyman effectively. Welcome back to the Celebrity Theater in Phoenix, Arizona. Friday Night Fights presented by Miller High Life. Jojo Wyman in the camouflage, Laura Serrano in the white. Round number 3 underway. 6-round fight. Serrano 13-0-2 as a pro. Wyman 8-3. Wyman turned pro in 1999. Serrano pro in 1994. Serrano has a National University of Mexico law degree. Graduated school in 1990. So she's not practicing now. She's practicing to be an accomplished boxer. Nice counter there by Wyman.
Serrano may be loading up a little too much, at least in that instance. A little over anxious, trying to take Wyman right out of there instead of breaking Wyman down by using the jab going to the body. You want to take those legs away from Wyman.
Serrano switched to right-handed there. She's a natural southpaw, and she had absolutely no chance of delivering the jab if she got tagged.
That can be very dangerous, switching from orthodox or from southpaw to orthodox, especially in front of your opponent. While you're switching legs, you're vulnerable. Your opponent can throw punches, as Wyman did. Wyman doing a good job here, making an adjustment this round. A little bit more punching, switching up a little bit, not just being passive with that jab. Picking up spots, pretty good, Bob.
Yeah, good round for Jojo Wyman.
Wyman can't stand in front of Serrano, who's a little stronger, a little bigger. So Wyman is doing the right thing. Moving, then stopping, attacking, moving again. And Wyman's style can be a very difficult style for someone like Serrano, who likes to just stalk.
Good third round for Jojo Wyman. Welcome back to Friday Night Fights. This week in boxing history, and we go back to March 22nd, 1997. Gennaro Chiquinito Hernandez defeats Azuma Nelson to win the WBC Junior Lightweight Championship. And Gennaro now working for CompuBox along with Joe Carnicelli. Gennaro keeping the stats tonight, and it's a family affair because his brother Rudy is in the corner of Jojo Wyman. Is Rudy taking a seat? So the Hernandez brothers getting it done tonight, both in and out of the ring.
Good people. Gennaro, former world champions, you said, and always a gentleman.
Of course, Gennaro working with Joe Carnicelli, who got his 15 minutes of fame last night with his 60th birthday. This is a good fight between Laura Serrano in the white and Jojo Wyman in the camouflage.
And it's getting better and better. Partly because of Serrano's impatience. She looks like she just wants to end this fight. Maybe not having enough respect for her opponent, Wyman. Looks like she's just going to walk in and throw a haymaker. Wyman has different plans. Wyman's not going to cooperate. Wyman's going to punch at the right time, move at the right time. What Serrano needs to do is use that jab on her way in so she doesn't get picked apart. She doesn't get pot-shotted by Wyman.
Teddy has it 29-28 Serrano. I have it 29-28 Wyman. I gave Wyman rounds 1 and 3.
Serrano needs to use that jab, go to the body, which she has done in spots, but not quite enough. Take those legs away from Wyman. There's a reason why Wyman is using this attack, this style of movement. She's been the smaller fighter throughout his career. She turned pro as a bantamweight, then moved up to featherweight. On the other hand, Serrano has been the bigger, stronger fighter through her career. It's turned pro, 134 pounds, lightweight. Last 7 fights between featherweight and junior lightweight.
Serrano pressing things in round 4. Wyman counters. Tony Weeks brings Laura Serrano and Jojo Wyman to the center of the ring for round number 5 in the scheduled 6-rounder. Very competitive bout. No knockdowns. Very close. Wyman in the camouflage, likes to use the jab, stay in the outside, pick her spots. Serrano likes to sit down with the power shots. Take a look at the numbers through 4 rounds, and you can see why it's a fairly even fight, at least according to the numbers. I have it even, 2 rounds apiece.
Good fight. Contrasting styles. Ali Frazier. Almost. Serrano pressing.
Those are the daughters.
No, they're better than the daughters. Much better. These are 2 accomplished boxers. They've worked at their trade for a period of time.
There's no slapping or anything. They're using their techniques.
Serrano walking forward, trying to trap Wyman in a spot. Wyman not getting trapped on those ropes. Knows how to turn off those ropes. Right now, Wyman a little too defensive. She's a little late with her punches right now. She's waiting for Serrano's punches to come. And then she's countering back. She's behind because of that. She needs to get off first. Punch before Serrano gets into position. Then go into defense. Right now, if you watch, you'll see Wyman's going to defense first. See, she goes defensive first, even though nothing landed. Who won that period? That little spot there, Serrano. Wyman needs to switch a little bit. Get off first, then go defensive. She better start doing it.
Remember, the rounds are only 2 minutes apiece. You've got to be busy.
That's right.
Through 5 rounds, very close fight between Laura Serrano in the white, Jojo Wyman in the camouflage. The last couple of rounds, though, Serrano has had the edge. Maybe Wyman is tiring a little bit. A little bit more tentative. But a very good fight.
The constant pressure, the strength, the persistence of Serrano has gotten to Wyman a little bit. Just in a way where Wyman is a little bit too defensive-minded. Making a little change here this round, trying to punch first, defense second. As I said, the last round, what got her in trouble was she was defense first, punches later.
Good left hand there by Serrano.
Wyman goes defensive, Serrano gets off. Serrano has long arms. Serrano can get off, can touch you when you think she can. That was a good little move by Wyman, stepping in at the right time. That's what she needs to do. Catch Serrano as she's stepping. You can do that with Serrano. Watch Serrano as she steps to you. There's moments as she steps to you where you can just get off before she gets into position. Like right there. That's what Wyman needs to do. Right there. Right there.
She did it in round 3 very effectively. That was her best overall round of the fight.
She's got to keep it up, Bob. And it's hard to keep it up when someone like Serrano keeps pushing, keeps pressing, keeps pressing. This is a good fight. Nice fight. Both these women deserve to be on television. Rather watch this than the Ali movie any day.
Back to that. Well, good fight. Serrano pressed the action in the last couple of rounds. Might have done enough to win. Wyman at times had her moments. Very close, competitive fight. 2 women with very good skills. The judges' cards after this. Final punch numbers in this fight. Laura Serrano, Jojo Wyman. You see how close it was in the overall punch numbers. Slight edge for Serrano in the connects. Teddy Atlas's scorecard, 58-56 for Serrano. I had a draw, 57-57. Judges' scorecards with Thomas Treiber.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 6 2-minute rounds of boxing, we go to the scorecards and we have a majority decision Judge Burton Kruglich scores about even, 57-57. Judge Francisco Baez scores about 59-55. And Judge Bob Cox scores about 59-55. Both in favor of your winner, Laura, the Poet of the Ring, Serrano.
Talk about looking at two different fights. Boy.
Wow. 4 rounds to 1. Or 5 rounds to 1. Anyway, Serrano gets the win. She remains unbeaten. That's women's boxing for you. I'm not a big fan of it. We give our opinions on everything like you in the Ali movie. But that's the kind of fight I like to see. Good work by Laura Serrano and Jojo Wyman. Hopefully we'll both be on our air again. Main event still to come. Here's Brian and Max.